It's KAHOS and we're playing some NBA 2K here on the PS3. 2K18, that is our franchise season with the Chicago Bulls going against the Miami Heat, undefeated in South Beach. After the Bulls just took a loss to the Oklahoma City Thunder at home in Chicago. Don't forget to smash that like button, leave a comment, share the video, and subscribe. And follow me on Twitter and Instagram at 2KAHOS and KAHOS718 on the gram. Cypress Hill. Smooth it out now. So they got Dan Morley, Bosh, Wade, Alonzo Mourning, Haslam, Jimmy Butler. I mean, they're stacked. Their team's loaded. Ain't nobody dope as me, I'm just so fresh and so new month, November we're in. Let's go, it's gonna be a tough game. And the Atlanta Hawk game that we played, that was a really good game. Hawks, Bulls in Chicago, game-winning shot, Zach LaVine at the buzzer, kissing the Hawks goodbye. Is that you? Classic white hot. Ain't nobody dope as me. So fresh and so clean.
I'm Ernie Johnson, and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Chicago Bulls up against the Miami Heat. And now we send it out to the American Airlines Arena. Kevin Harlan and the 2K Sports crew are there, and the opening tip is on the way.
Josette and Jobette in every hood, B. They got Battier, they got Lowry, Paul Millsap, Jason Williams. Their team is loaded. Vucevic is not going to do well. From Miami.
We're live, the home of the Miami Heat, American Airlines Arena in downtown Miami, Florida. It's Wednesday Night Basketball, live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. A quick check now for starting lineups for both teams. Dwayne Wade, of course, with so much talent. What an arsenal he brings to the game.
And also, he's one of those guys who can cover 94 feet in the blink of an eye and often does, with or without help on the break.
And with the road trip approaching, the Heat will play their final game of their homestand. They are looking extremely good so far, starting the season on fire, 6 straight wins.
This is a special matchup. I mean, we got here tonight. Two rival franchises, a lot of history between the two, and some bad blood. So let's just see how all this adds up in terms of drama.
And guys, I think if you ask them, as far as they're concerned, this game counts twice in the standings. I mean, it carries that kind of weight. It really holds that kind of significance for both of them.
Now here's Wade. Now the dish to Lowry. Bosch heads the pick for Lowry. 6 on the shot clock. He kicks to Morning. And there's a dunk to finish it off.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
Double team on Wade. Levine and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's Chicago now. Right now we're going to go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Eric Spolstra. What'd you find out?
Look at Uncle Denny take that in.
Their perimeter shooting game is what he thinks will make the difference in this one. He didn't want to take anything away from the defenders they're up against, but he did say he'd be surprised if his team doesn't shoot a high percentage from outside. We'll see, guys.
Thanks, Doris. Always want to get those threes falling consistently.
Yeah, Kevin, you're right, because that's really the only way that you can force the defense to spread out and extend itself, and when that happens, then other opportunities are created.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Lowry kicks to Bosch. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Bosch has got his first points of the night.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Here's Jordan. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
That's a perfect up and under there. That's textbook.
Now here is Lowry. Tight defense on him. Left side Lowry. Pass to Wade. He feeds it to Morning. It's deflected. Pippen the pass to Jordan. Elbow shot. Again, Chicago.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Outside Lowry. Back to Bosch. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
It's a Bosch, of course.
Bulls have gone 4-4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. And the Bulls, another 3.
5 of 5 to start the game, and it might be the second quarter before they miss, or where they're knocking these shots down. Boy, everything's pure.
Now here is Lowry. He had 16 points in the win
Dang,
against
getting
Minnesota.
involved.
Here's Pippen, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
You've got to like the consistency with which they're hitting that mid-range jump.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, they're doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
Battier kicks to Lowry. Outside Bosch. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
Longley. Rodman dishes to Levine. Another 3 for Chicago.
And I know something else the fans love about him is the way he's capable of going straight over the top of a defender for some monster throwdown. I mean, we're talking about polarization with capital letters.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
Not to get pumped up
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geek.
Get in
That's
there.
what the alley-oops guys will do for your team.
Perfect 4 for 4 for him to start this game out.
Yeah, he's looking good. He's got a nice bounce in his step to start.
And the shot is good.
Touch of class there at the end.
Yes, sir, is the best, sir.
Convert on the finger roll.
Here's Pippen, and it's Miami with the rebound. Coming off that win against Minnesota.
You know, they played well enough to win. But to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
Now here, the 2K leaderboard with last season's top rebounding team. The Bulls third.
Well, I tell you what, Kevin, they never eased up on the boards throughout last season. I mean, they were tenacious. They persevered. They were aggressive. I mean, they went after the boards hard.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. This, of course, their first chance to play Miami this season.
And they won the season series last year, trying to continue those winning ways this time around.
And you look at it, two middle-of-the-pack teams, they both need every win they can get as they try to ensure they get into the playoffs and maybe even get a decent seed.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group.
Boy, this game is off to a flying start.
Yeah, we're seeing some high-octane offense from both sides in this one.
Here's Levine. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. They get a hand on it. Passes it to Bush. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Levine kicks to Vucevic. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Butler. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Last outing for the Bulls, it was a loss to Oklahoma City.
And nothing to be ashamed about in that game. It was a great effort, I thought, all around. They just needed to
That's a steal, man.
go their way.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you know, both teams I thought played well enough to win the ball game, and yet it doesn't work out that way. There are no ties, so unfortunately they were the ones who came up short.
Michael Jordan is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
Outside Butler. And the pass to Williams.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
And the Heat making a change here. Dragic is checked in. Butler attacking. He dishes it to Oladipo. Absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of
I
tricks.
tell you what, I hope he
Take
keeps
that.
that one handy. I want to see that one again.
He played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock.
Well, he got to watch himself now.
Fuck.
That's 2 fouls already, and he can't afford another one.
Miami shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. And that one misses. Chicago making a switch here. Good on the second free throw. 16 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Oladipo against Pippen. They set the pick. Dishes it to Kerr. Off target from three-point range. It's all tied in Miami. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports.
Coming up Friday, November 3rd, the Brooklyn Nets take on the Los Angeles Lakers. Big-time hoops coming your way.
And off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
They came out with the purpose of playing for one another, making the extra pass throughout that first quarter.
Guys, that is simply just good basketball. I mean, really good basketball. Total team effort out there.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor for Miami. We got Lance
And the
Stevenson.
foul.
Batum is out there with Will Barton. Then it's Alonzo G. And it's Dragic in at the one spot.
You know, something else with him, you can't forget about his skill as a pull-up shooter. I mean, you give him too much room, and he won't hesitate for a second to raise up and spray you with that J.
Number 13. Vucevic defending. Feeds it to Oladipo. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. 8 points for Lance Stevenson.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible. And back and forth we go. That bucket gives us another lead change.
Too many of those to count. These teams have matched each other shot for shot, play for play. It has been impressive.
Dragic the pass to Millsap. With the shot. And
come on, get him.
One for the Heat.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in it. He has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about the knees. He looked a little hobbled out there for a moment.
Chicago making a switch here. Rodman's checked in. Jordan kicks to Levine. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Levine's got 16 points.
Brought back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over.
And the call will be against Robin Lopez. That's his first foul. Morning's checked in for Nicholas Batum. Daddy 8 for 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but now he's definitely found his stride and rhythm.
Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
Morning dishes to Oladipo. In the Heat, another 3. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
I'd say, 8 lead changes. That speaks for itself.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
And fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
Gets the basket, Millsap. And the shot
Come the fuck on.
A chance for a 3-point play.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
Dwayne Wade's checked in for the Heat. Bulls trail by 3. Jordan kicks to Rodman. This one for 3. And Scottie Pippen the bucket on the assist from Rodman. Pippen's got 6 points. Wade with it. He's picked up by Jordan. There's the feed to Dragic. Back to Wade. Pocket 6. Using his push move to get the 2 points. Chicago's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Jordan dishes to Levine. Another 3 for Chicago.
And you know what? He's got a new BFF. It's the triple.
It has been his BFF today anyway. Most of his points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
And he gets it to go.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take him long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
Jordan kicks to Levine. Wade brings the double team. Jordan the pass to Levine. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. The Heat with the lead. They're off to Denver after this game as they apply their skills at the Pepsi Center. Hit the road with that, the first of a 5-game run. Rodman with the block. 1:37 left to play in the first half. Good.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
To the paint. Here's Wade, and that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got 4 assists in the game. Chicago calls timeout. Luke Longley's checked in for Chicago. Harper comes in for Robin Lopez.
And look here at the Heat, how they ranked in the NBA last season. 3rd in blocks, 11th in fewest turnovers per game. And they were in the top half of the league shooting the ball from deep. Average to pedestrian, but still fairly effective from there.
And as you mentioned, so many blocks for them last year. Some highlight reel rejections in that mix over the course of the season. No doubt about it.
I really like the fact that he's getting the touches he needs here after not scoring a single point in that first quarter.
It's stolen by Wade. Rejected by Pippen.
Clearly a 2-for-1 situation here, guys.
Oh, without question, Greg. I mean, the wise move would be to get themselves a quick shot so they have an opportunity to get that 2-for-1.
And here's Wade. 20 points for him last game against Minnesota.
And I thought the contribution he made by just generating contact, getting to the line was outstanding, guys. I mean, he picked up a lot of points at the strike.
They've been getting it inside at every opportunity and getting results, too.
Yeah, that's a winning formula as far as I'm concerned. They've been the aggressors and far more assertive on the offensive end.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock, and Jordan sends it back.
And that's foul number 2.
And the foul. Let's go.
At this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another beforehand.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. Free throw good.
Nice.
Miami with the ball. 4-point game. He lobs it up. Washington kicks the morning. With 1 on the clock. Again, the Heat good for 2. Tipped away. Nattier with the steal. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Bulls lead by 2. Back after this from the American Airlines Arena. Both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out away here in the third.
Well, Robin Lopez in this one, he's got 26 points and just an amazing performance from downtown.
He is pouring it in from 3, guys. You know how much I love to see guys knocking down buckets.
Taking a look at the Bulls. Michael Jordan is out there with Robin Lopez. Then there's Pippen. Then it's Longley. And it's Rodman in at the 4 slot. Wade dishes to Lowry. The morning.
Yo, jump.
Assist by Lowry. Morning's got 8.
Defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
From deep, Jordan. They grab their own miss. Levine passes to Pippen. Levine, good. Levine's got 32 points in the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Morning's shot is good.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Stolen by Bosch. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Here's Lowry, and there's the rejection. But he recovers it. Back to Bosch. kicks. Good morning. They swipe it. In transition, here come the Bulls. And the slam
There you go,
dunk by
Pippen. Let's go.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage of
I
a
dip,
team
I
that
dip,
looks
you pick.
lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly. And now a look at Serge Ibaka. Some stats on him. He's coming off an excellent season. 9th in assists. And with that effortless stroke, he climbed all the way to the top 15 in three-point percentage.
And last season, his floor awareness was impeccable. As you mentioned, top 10 in assists. This does a great job of getting everybody involved.
Here is Lowry. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first
Yes,
points of the game.
come on.
And that one's good.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Here's Wade, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Lowry drives in, and Jordan sends it back. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Battier kicks to Morning. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to
Fucking
adapt.
Big Zo.
I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
A different look for Miami. Butler comes in for Shane Battier. And it's Williams in for Serge Ibaka. The Heat shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. That free throw good for Morning. Here's Levine. He has 35. Outside, Rodman. He passes to Jordan. Knocked away. Rodman dishes to Jordan. Can't connect from 14 feet out. Miami's gone off with a three-pointer tonight. They're a perfect 7 of 7. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Gives him the lead pass. Here's Wade. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Bulls making a switch here. And let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that blocked the most shots in the NBA last year. The Heat 3rd.
A big part of their defense really revolved around their ability to block shots at the rim. It's so valuable to have that kind of backline protection. Allows you to be aggressive on the perimeter.
The Heat trail by 3. Williams passes to Lowry. In the 3rd quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. That's good. Chicago's gotten 12 of their points from long range in the 3rd quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Here's Jordan, and the shot falls short this time.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
They've had a strong game on that front, Clark, no doubt about it.
Lowry for 3, and yes, sir, that one drops. And the Heat lead by 2. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
One heck of a game. I mean, guys, this has been outstanding in terms of the effort that both sides have been able to put on.
Looking over there at Greg, he's enjoying every second of it,
Yes,
Clark.
he is.
Yeah.
Me
Listen,
too.
the fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail-biter.
Wasted no time on that one. Now it's a 4-point Chicago lead. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Chicago.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
You know, adding on to that, you look at their block totals tonight, and you see how feisty they've been on the defensive end this game. And I also really like his skill as a low-post passer guy. He sees the whole court and doesn't hesitate to pass up his own shot if he can get the ball to a teammate for a better look.
There's 48 seconds left here in the third quarter. Back to Williams. Battier sets the pick for Williams. 6 to shoot. The Heat need to get a shot off. Here's Battier. Steps back and drains the jump shot. Battier's got 4 points this quarter.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
That's good.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. This shooting has been off the charts.
Lowry with the ball. He's picked up by Jordan. Right side, Butler. There's the dish to Bosh. Backs down. Three-pointer, Lowry. Good, it's Bosh picking up the assist. 6 points for Serge Ibaka.
And whatever intensity was lacking there in the first half, you're seeing it on display here now.
Ditto that. I mean, things have really been turned up.
And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Bulls out front, up 1. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter.
On tap next Monday, November 6th, Dwayne Wade and the Miami Heat go up against the Golden State Warriors. East versus West. Be there.
We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. And here are the Heat now. They trail by 1. We've got Chris Bosh. D-Wade out there with Ibaka. Then there's Mourning, and it's Butler in at the small forward.
What's up, Andrew? Welcome in, brother. How you doing, fella?
Right down to the wire here, Clark. Still anyone's ball game.
Both teams really invested now. I mean, this is the type of game you love to win, and you'd hate to lose it.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Jordan kicks to Pippen. Levine now recovering. And the Bulls get it back. Rodman dishes to Levine. Pippen, the pass to Rodman. Jordan drops in the tray. Jordan's got 28 points for the game.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Here's Lowry. And another basket for Miami.
Look out now. Ibaka starting to go off.
The drive by Jordan. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Jordan's got 30 points.
What a top-notch game he's having.
Get out of here.
It seems like he's going to keep him there. All by himself, it looks like.
Oh, nice double pump finish there. Strictly for the game.
Well, he's making a switch here. Battier's checked in. And that one falls for Bosh. Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Jordan kicks to Levine. Back to Jordan. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
It has been a 3-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Vucevic comes in for Luke Longley. And it's Jonas Valanciunas in for Michael Jordan. Here's Mourning. That falls. Nice speed that time from Dwayne Wade. Wade's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Levine. Drills it from outside. Levine's got 50 points.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quickly.
And the basket by Lowry. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 11 assists. And DeRozan. Here we go. Wade with the block. Battier with it. He's picked up by Pippen. Goes up on the high post, and it's Miami with another. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Heat.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but they've been offensive defensively tonight because they've really forced the issue on D and come up with quite a few steals and deflections. And I like that they're not settling, hitting the ball on the interior. 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
Some changes for Chicago. Kukoc comes in for Dennis Rodman. And Steve Kerr is subbed in for Robin Lopez. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was going over with his team. He talked mainly about giving them a different look defensively and dropping more bodies into the paint, saying, listen, they're eating us up on the inside, and we need to do whatever it takes to stop them. Guys, back to you.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. The fader. That's good. 12 points for Dwayne Wade.
And the deeper we get into this game, it seems like the more the offenses are in rhythm.
Without question, I mean, both of these teams are firing on full broadband bandwidth. Being full throttle ahead.
Kicks it out to Kerr. Pass to Pippen. On the wing to Rosen. That ball. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. And the Bulls lead by 1. Now the timeout called by Miami. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Luke Longley's checked in for Vucevic. Rodman comes in for Tony Kukoc. Michael Jordan is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. And Robin Lopez is subbed in for Steve Kerr. The drive by Wade. And he gets the bucket. Wade's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here. There's been a huge discrepancy between these teams and their effectiveness from the three-point line.
It has been pronounced, no doubt about it. Definitely a big factor to this point in the game.
Inside the box.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And guys, anytime it's real tight, you're looking for something that could be potentially a momentum builder. And that's exactly what that play looks to be.
And it's Wade penetrating. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
Ooh, he's playing hard, but you got to play smart, too. Get there too late, and that's a big whistle.
And really just a great rhythm at the line, whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance.
Longley passes to Levine. A three-pointer is right on target. Levine's got 53.
It's been a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range. He's in a groove, and that tray of his has just been dead.
1:19 left in the fourth quarter. The drive by Wade. It's back to Battier. That falls. Nice speed that time from Dwayne Wade. Battier's got 9 points here in the second half. Jordan with it. Lowry picks him up. Rodman dishes to Jordan. Misses the three.
And after fighting to get back into it, that was the chance there to tie it up.
But you know what? They've come this far. They're not going away now.
And that fourth foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Fuck.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
2-possession game now. I mean, those were really important foul shots.
This is it to Longley. It's stolen by Lowry. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. Chicago making some changes. Tony Kukoc, he's checked in for Rodman. And Steve Kerr is subbed in for Robin Lopez. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 7-point game.
Perfectly done at at the stripe there. That brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level. And don't discount his injury just because of this performance. I mean, this guy is playing through a lot of pain.
Poked away. It's stolen by Kerr. It's stolen by Wade. 29 seconds left to play here in the fourth. It's off his foot, and it's whistled a kick. Tries to save it. 23 seconds left in the fourth. He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. And Chicago shooting it brilliantly here lately. 60% from the field. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring them to within 3.
Boy, he quieted the crowd with that big shot. That's a big play.
Ouch. That was a punch in the gut to these fans.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession. Outside Lowry.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure. It's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They trailed by 5. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From deep, Jordan. And so it's Miami winning this one. They didn't make it easy on themselves.
Two straight losses, man.
Right. Now I do what I want. 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 Everybody know I'm better. Hey, yeah, I'm better. Hey, it don't matter. Hey, pockets fatter. Hey, nowadays I'm on my haters, they got sadder. Hey, that's money longer. Hey, different song, bruh.